Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Moonmist, and we're going to continue to play some Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And welcome, Kingcraft 37. Welcome. And it's good to know that you're doing good. Yes. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you.
Everlasting Babe.
Everlasting.
Maple, the fairy bear girl, is thrilled to have your support.
No one letting me showed up in your pro.
Let's embark on
Bsky.
magical
Oh, really?
adventures
Nice.
together.
That's good to know. That you check it out. Thank you. Yes, my profile picture is by CherryBon on the Bsky. It's really good artwork. I'm glad you like it. She did amazing work on that, my profile pic. Yes. But thank you for the follow as well. Thank you. But I hope you're having a good day. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin. Yeah, this one should be my last save file. Well, hopefully you're having a good day. Nice to see people coming from Bsky. Oh yeah, there's the 9 locks. Right. Is this what GoDot was talking about? Yeah, they're the trick locks. Now then, Iris, please remove these at once. Mr. Edward, I don't think I can. It's not possible for me. What? Oh no, she can't remove them. During the earthquake, when the cavern was in danger of caving in, Iris escaped. And now I know there's only one lock when I last came here. Yeah, there was only one lock last time. So, you're saying that you cannot undo the new lock? Yes. If only I was stronger. Edward, how are you feeling? You look a little pale in the face. Yeah, I guess I know you're not really good on earthquakes. Hopefully you're okay. Like you're the ones who talk with all the green all over. Uh-oh. Miles Edward, go and get some air. I'll watch over the suspect. You go and get a grip on yourself. Don't be ridiculous. I'm perfectly fine. He got whipped. There's no telling what sort of mistakes you could make in your current state. Go on, get some rest. That's your only concern now, Miles Edgeworth. Understood. I'll handle the investigation in the garden. You take care of things here. Bye, Miles. Bye-bye. Edgeworth. He's got a lot of pride in that. He probably off crying in the corner in the garden. Phoenix, come on. Pride is simply another trap that hinders in our lives. That said, one must have pride to be effective on the job. At any rate, it seems that this is where we part ways, Phoenix, right? I'm going to stay here and see if I can help solve these troublesome puzzles. I see. Well, thanks for your help. Now then, do you mind if I ask you a few things, Iris? No, not at all. Okay. I see. Why did you escape? Why did you make a run for it, Iris? I'm sorry. I heard the inner temple had been severely shaken by a strong earthquake we had. I was just so worried. I just had to come and see you. In other words, you didn't run away to escape the law. At least, we're clear on that. I can tell you that how relieved when I saw the sacred cavern was all right, but what? When I saw the chains here, I saw all these extra locks that someone put on the sacred cavern's door again. Who in the world would do something like this? I don't know. Hopefully we can find whoever did it. These trick locks are a sacred treasure of the Kron tradition. There are hundreds of ways to set them. That's why only one... Wait, no. Let me read that again. That's why only the person who set the lock can open it. Are you sure? You aren't the one who set these locks? I don't think that is that simple, Francisca von Karma. He's using her full name. When we were here the first time, there was only one lock. But now, somehow, there's 5 of them. What does that mean? It means that someone wanted to secure that place even more. And they wanted to secure it before you got here, Iris. Presumably because they wanted to make sure Maya couldn't get out. This means that Iris can only open one of the locks, the first one. Yes, that is correct. What? Iris, try to think, please. Is there any way around these? Well, like I said, there are hundreds of different ways to set these locks. I suppose if you went through every combination with each one, I could remove them. But it would take time, wouldn't it? Yes, about a day if I had to guess. A whole day? I don't think we have a whole day. If Maya's still in there, she's already been in there for a whole day. I'm sure she could probably survive for one more day, but if it's like cold, then she's definitely not gonna be surviving. Well, that's better than leaving locks in place. Will you do this for us? Sure, I can do whatever I can. Well, gonna wait another day? Hang in there, Maya. You're going to have to call your inner strength now. Yes, hopefully she could be okay. You know what, Iris? There's one thing I didn't quite get. And might that be Phoenix, right? I think it's obvious. Iris, on the night of the murder, where were you? Please, Iris, don't give me that look. You gotta tell us that you were in your room in Haruska Temple at the time of the incident. But you were seen at the same evening in the inner temple. And then you were spotted at the scene of the crime in Haruka Temple too. Being spotted at both Haruka Temple and Inner Temple. As if it is as if you were. Well, Iris, I think it's about time you told us the truth. Oh. Locks. Okay, only 3 of them this time. I knew it. There's something going on that we don't know about. Oh, we need to find something to unlock it. Oh, she's crying. Oh no. No, she's crying. The question is, do we even have evidence to help? I don't know. Okay, let's just go ahead and save. Alright, let's just see if we can. Oh. The night of the crime. I think it's time... Wait, I think it's time you told the truth about what we were doing on the day of the night... crime... Date... Can't speak. Day of the crime that night, yeah. You said that you were in your room at Haruska Temple the entire time. Did you still claim that to be the truth? Yes, that's where I was. Iris, I believe you're innocent. That's why I want to believe that you're telling me the truth, but I cannot. Because this person saw you somewhere else on that night of the murder. Who saw you at the night of the murder again? Was it Larry? Well, Iris, I trust you, so you need to tell me. But Mr. Wright, I can't. Why not? I can't trust some random nonsense that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so it wasn't Larry. Oops, looks like, yeah, we screwed up. I thought it was Larry. Oh, wait, no, because he was waiting. Okay, yeah, I guess that doesn't make sense. Okay, it's been a while. It's been a week. Okay. Who was it that saw you at the night of the murder? I know Bikini did see her. Okay, it was Bikini. I'm talking about Sister Bikini, of course. Sister Bikini? Her testimony in court today was very clear. Tonight, I was helping an Oculite with her training in the inner temple, but as you can see, my backline likes to act out violently. So I left Iris to help the Oculite and returned to Haruska Temple. Sister Bikini didn't just see you, she spoke with you. You two talked about Maya's training that night. You see, Iris, you were there at the inner temple on the night of the murder. That's very impressive, Mr. Wright. Okay, I got one of them done. The Acolyte training was due to start after 10 o'clock that night. I left the main hall early so I wouldn't be late. What time was that? Let me see. It takes about 20 minutes to walk between the main temple and the inner temple. So I would have left about 9:40 p.m. I think. I'm sorry, Iris, but lying doesn't really suit you. Huh? Now, you say you left the main temple hall at 9:40, but what would you say that didn't add up with these? About the alarm thing, what was it? Here you go, okay, so your testimony about last night. You said you testified yourself to contrary, don't you remember? You said that you rang the lights out bell at 10 o'clock that night. Plus, on moments before you rang the bell, you were seen at the main hall by the most reliable witness that you have. Who's that? Me. Mr. Wright. We even spoke a little on that evening. That's when you gave me this. Surely you haven't forgotten. No, that's right, I remember. Oh, please just tell me the truth, like seriously. And that brings up another puzzling fact, Iris. At 10 o'clock on that night of the murder, you were seen in 2 different places at the same time. It's time that you told me exactly what you were doing, Iris. So far, I managed to prove 2 things. First, on the night of the incident, you were in the Era Temple. And second, the exact time, you were ringing the bell at Hiruzuka Temple. There's only one possible explanation for this apparent impossibility. There is 2 of you. On the night of the incident, you were seen 2 different places at the same time, which means there must have been 2 of you. I can't think of any other explanation, Iris. But that's crazy! How could that be? There's only one of me. It's impossible. Impossible, I wonder. The way you're trembling certainly seems just otherwise. Nope. You're seriously trying to suggest there's more than one of me? Then show me evidence. Show me something that proves there's more than one of me. How do I prove there's more than one of you? I'm on the right track, I think. I just need to figure out something to prove that there's 2 of her. But how? I don't think I have what I need at the moment, do I? Read the lights before the bell, photo, scroll, temple. Is there anything different between this picture and her? It's kind of hard to tell. Because she has a mole underneath her eye. But this one is kind of hard to tell if she has a mole underneath her eye. Maybe... Where is her... No, never mind, it's just an eyelash. Yeah. Thought it was a mole, but now it's just an eyelash. I don't know if I have enough information. Yeah, I need to figure out what it... There has to be something. Okay, well, we'll just probably try to investigate some more stuff. I'll be right back. I don't think I have the information. Okay. I'm finally getting to the bottom of this case. I can count on Iris's to break onto the lock, so I should try to gather more clues. From Sister Bikini, Edward, and Gumshoe. And Pearls. Oh yeah, Pearls. Hopefully she's doing good too. She's been over here for quite some time. Let's go to the garden. The cops are still combing the place. They look pretty nervous. Oh, they look nervous. I'll be nervous too. I gotta be strong. It's gotta be a tough job. Especially with someone giving you the evil eye the whole time. Yes. How could I have done that? Wow, I can't believe it's still bothering him. Edgeworth? Yeah. Okay. Hey, don't you dare run away from... What do you want, Wright? What do I want? If you came here to laugh at me, then get with it. Go on, laugh away. I was ready to hug it out with him, but he's just the same prideful Edgeworth. You went back to the criminal affairs department, right? You said you were wanting to look into something concerning Iris? Yes. And thanks to what I found, I was reminded of something terrible. Ooh, what is it? You guys are putting a lot of effort into the investigation of the gardens here, huh? There is a high chance this actually is the scene of a crime, that's why. You mean because of the writing in blood and the talisman in the snow? Exactly. As you know, these couldn't have been planted here after the murder. But surely you don't suspect Maya, do you? We happen to treat everyone as a suspect. Maya, as well as Iris. It is our job, right? Oh, okay. Earthquake, are you okay after the earthquake? So, I guess that you still haven't gotten over your fear of earthquakes? No, though, thankfully, my nightmares have stopped. But still, if the ground gives even the slightest tremor, I find myself short of breath. 17 years ago, when we were little school kids at the same elementary school, Edward found himself in the middle of a murder. Oh, it all started with a big quake that hit the courthouse. This case. Yes, I was stuck there in the elevator with my father, who was a defense attorney. We were deprived of the oxygen and we passed out. That's when it happened. That single shot shattered my whole life. Oh. I lost everything that day, all because of that quake. My dreams, my family, and myself. It's been more than 17 years now. In that case, it's finally resolved 2 years ago, right? You don't think I know that? I was there. Like, it was such a shock. I never imagined I could be so wrong about it my whole life. I'm sorry, right? There is nothing else I can say. Not after you chose to become a lawyer for my sake. And not after you saved me. Edward, you're stronger than you think. So, no more of self-pity, okay? So tell me about the Iris thing. There was something that bothered me about her from the phone moment that we met. I feel like I've seen her somewhere before. No, wait. Not somewhere. I feel like I've seen her in this court before. So you went back to the criminal affairs department to look for her file? Yes, I've checked over every case file I've ever worked on. And I was right. I had seen her face before, 6 years ago. 6 years ago. It was my first appearance in court, and the case goes, it was my worst nightmare. So, who is she? I'm sorry, Wright. I cannot give you that information away to a member of the general public. Why not? It might be a critical piece of solving this piece of the puzzle to solve this case. The woman I know was just the daughter of a jewelry store owner. She had nothing to do with Iris and Haruka Temple. And neither did the case. No, that woman is completely unrelated to this murder. Unrelated? Yes, I could say with a complete confidence. You're wrong, Edgeworth. She's totally related to this case. I need to fill Edgeworth in. I need to explain the connection between Iris and the woman Iris Edgeworth knew. Okay. How do I convince him? How do I convince him? Apparently, Iris was taken in by the sister here at the temple when she was a child. However, we still don't know much about her past, so we're still looking into it. That reminds me, Edward went back to the criminal affairs department to look up some stuff on her. I should ask him what he found. Yeah, but he's not telling me. That's a problem. That's the problem, he's not telling me what he found. Okay, maybe I don't have the information yet. What do you think about this, Edward? Sorry, Wright. You're a defense attorney, I'm a prosecutor. It wouldn't be right for us to discuss things so immediately. But you're acting for the defense in today's trial. girl he was. The hood. Iris gave this to you, didn't she? Yes, and it really works. It's been to help my fever go down quicker, I'm sure of it. So you say. Well, your face is white as a sheet, and sweat is running down your cheeks. Anyway, it seems to me like there's something going on between you two. Actually, I don't know why, but there's something about Iris that just tugs at me. I can't figure out whether I feel like I know her, or I don't know her at all. It's really weird. It is extremely weird. What about the picture? Oh, didn't get the picture. Get that piece of filth out of my face. You're still mad, huh, Edgeworth? I know a thing or two about Larry Butts, just like you. But we all know he likes to act up, but this, even he couldn't make something like this up. Even if this was what he drew, then this is what he saw. It is unbelievable as it may seem. I know, that's what I think too. Every single time I see that guy, he ends up in it. He's in it up to his neck. I know Edward still has a heart. He's still mad at, has a horn at Larry. Oh no. He's still mad at Larry. See, that didn't work. The charm. Okay, he's not gonna talk about the charm. Okay, I don't know how to make him talk. No, not the testimony either. And maybe I need something new. Is there anything that I'm missing on here? We pretty much found everything that we needed to. Let's go ahead and move. Okay, let's go towards the Vention Bridge. See if there's anything here. It's weird that there's no one around all of a sudden. It sure does get quiet up here in the mountains when you're all on your own. Speaking of all alone, I guess I should check out the shack just down this path. Maybe if I know they're sulking again. He's probably sulking. Alright, let's go visit the sulking Larry. Oh, it's Pearls. Oh, Mr. Nick. Pearls, what are you doing here? Nothing. What about Miss Maya? Is she alright? Well, we don't know yet. Oh, I see. Hey, what do you think you're doing here, Nick? Larry. This is the loser shack, where losers get together and lose themselves. This is the what? Hey, we find comfort in each other's failures, okay? You got a problem with that? Look, Mr. Nick, Mr. Lawrence did a picture of me. That's, great, Pearls. We're going to get together firewood now. We'll be cooking some half-rotten potatoes over the miserable little fireplace. Campfire, I mean. Stay out of our way. I don't believe this. Why can't he just try getting fired up and he'll become a better man? No one believes a word I say anymore. Listen to me, Pearls. You don't want to trust this kind of guy, okay? He'll always let you down. Oh, Mystic Maya. Oh, Pearly. Oh, her little Pearls. Larry, is there something you want to tell me about this picture? Hey, I got nothing to say to you, Nick. My life's now here, with Pearls, two losers cooking potatoes together forevermore. What am I going to do with them? I don't know. Alright then. What do you think about this picture, Pearls? Tell me. I think it's really well drawn. I can't draw it all, so I think it's really amazing. See? Someone appreciates it. It's tough getting the flames to look like that, you know? It's supposed to be Sister Iris flying through the air, isn't it? I love it. It's like a dream, a wonderful fantasy. No. It wasn't a dream. She really flew. I'm telling you, Iris really flew that way that night. But Mr. Lawrence... not you too. Please don't look at me like that, Pearl. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of new nutcase, I beg of you. I guess the picture really representation of what Larry thinks he saw. Okay, so I was half asleep when I was up there that night. But I was wide awake after the lightning strike. And I saw what I saw. It was exactly like I drew in the picture. And it looks like I don't have any choice but to take the sketch at face value. Hey, what's with the look and doubt on your face? Pearls? Yes, Mr. Nick? I've been meaning to ask you something about the night of the murder. Where were you, and what exactly were you doing when it happened? I'm just a kid, you know? I'm sure it doesn't really matter what I was doing. Does it, Mr. Nick? Sorry, Pearls, but yes, it does. On the night of the murder, you were supposed to be in Mr. Nexum's room, reading a book together. But Mr. Nexum was murdered, and you, Pearls, were at the inner temple. Yeah. Just what exactly happened that night, Pearls? I'm really sorry, Mr. Nick. Pearls, I'm telling you true. Why are you lying to me? Pearls, don't lie. That's a lot of locks. That's 5. I have been a bad girl. That's why I'm being punished. What are you talking about, Pearls? My spiritual powers, it has disappeared. What? Her powers have disappeared? Oh no, she lost her powers. What do you mean your powers disappeared, Pearls? It's all over for me. A spirit medium who can't channel spirits is like a painter who can't paint. Hey, what are you looking at me for? Pearls? Did you try channeling someone's spirit that right here at Haruska Temple? Tried but failed, perhaps. Yeah. Ah. Oh, we made her cry. Way to go, Nick. You made her cry. That's really cruel of you. No, he's crying too. Just as I thought. I'm going to have to break her Cyclops to get the truth out of her. Oh, okay. Alright, so we have to break 2 sets of Cyclops to be. Great. So like you do it. Alright, let's just see if we can. Let's see. I don't think I'm ready, but let's see. The night of the crime. After dinner on the night of the murder, you were supposed to be with Elise Nexum's room reading a book together, correct? Yes, I was so happy when she invited me, but I didn't go in the end. You didn't go? So, there was somewhere else I had to go instead. I was so worried. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was so nervous. So Pearls never went to Miss Nexum's room because she was too worried about something or someone else. Pearls? Were you worried about Maya? I think that's what she was worried about. On the night of the murder, you went to this place. Yeah, you went to the inner temple, that's for sure. You went in here, didn't you, Pearls? Looks like she's still not going to open up to me. This is where you went to because you were so worried, right? Then the next question is who or what were you worried about? I'm gonna take a guess, and you can you can tell me if I'm right or wrong, okay? You mean you know? If I'm right, will you tell me the whole truth? Okay. You went to this place for one simple reason, and that is this. You're worried about Maya. It's all that you were so worried about, Pearls. It was Maya, wasn't it? You knew the training Maya was undertaking was dangerous. After all, it was a special course. He signed up for his special course! Oh my. Quite brave of you considering how cold it is. Young people can't be so reckless with their health. I don't blame you if you become one with those you channel. Wait, who? I hate changing her voice for some reason. Mr. Bikini scared you with what she said, didn't she? And because it was you who introduced Haruska Temple to Maya in the first place. You felt responsible, didn't you? Thinking about what could have happened to Mystic Maya made me more worried. I couldn't see at all, still at all. That's why I decided to go and find out how she was doing at the inner temple. They were clear that you went to the inner temple that night, Pearls. What's not clear is what happened after that. Yeah. About what time was it when you headed over to the inner temple? It was probably around 9:30 when I left the main hall. I heard the real training was supposed to start at 10. So I wanted to go there before it started. But there was so much snow, so I didn't get here until 10 after 10 o'clock. After 10. How did you know what time it was? Because I heard the bell ring for lights out. She heard the lights out bell. The Husuka Temple bell is pretty small though, isn't it? You must have really good hearing. I was trying to pick up the sounds of the bell, that's all. I didn't want to miss it. That would be terrible. She was trying to hear the bell? Tell me, Pearls, why were you so worried about hearing the bell? Huh? Oh, I think I know why. The reason you were worried about the bell was because of this. Huh? Because of what? What would she be worried about? What would she be worried about at 10 o'clock? I don't know. What would she be worried about at 10? No, it's definitely not gonna be this. Yeah, of course. Weather data. Let's see, February, snow, lightning strikes. That's at 10:45, so I don't think she'll be looking up for the bell for that. That's definitely not gonna help. No, that's not. Oh, no, I don't think so. I don't think we have the information yet, evidence yet. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I have evidence yet. Yeah, I don't think I have enough evidence yet. We'll keep exploring first to see if we can find anything. See, we finished talking to you about everything. But, let's see. Pearls. No, good, she's done in addition to look at anything from me right now. Okay. Okay, so yeah, she's not gonna be able to look at anything. Okay. I guess I can't really do much with Pearls at the moment. I don't think, but let's just go ahead and go to the main building. I don't think there's anything for me to look here. Okay, so let's go to the main building. See if there's anything new. I wonder if Sister Bikini's in the back of the main hall yet. I haven't seen Gumshoe around for a while either. Maybe they're having a cup of tea together somewhere. I bet Gumshoe I bet Gumshoe is Sister Bikini's type. Maybe. She could probably like Gumshoe. But I think Gumshoe may be taken? Maybe? I don't know, maybe. He had a thing with Maggie last time, so maybe he's taken. I don't know. She seems a bit worried. Uh-oh. Well, what's damage? How's the sacred cavern? Oh yeah, she's worried about the cavern. It looks like it survived, but we have a bigger problem now. I told Sister Bikini all about it. About the 5 blocks that were stopping us from getting inside the sacred cavern. But who would have done that? The only person who knows how to set those locks are those of the Kron tradition. We have Iris at the sacred cavern trying her best to open them for us right now. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to talk with you about, Sister Bikini. Oh yes, we're in the middle of a chat, weren't we? Yes, you were telling me how the Master Kron disappeared 17 years ago. I wanted to know why Misty Fae suddenly appeared at this temple. It was about a week ago when the Mystic Elsie, Mystic Misty arrived. However, she showed me the talisman that proved that she was the master, she said. Someone's trying to destroy the Krong tradition's main family line. I'm here to put a stop to them. Oh, someone's trying to stop the main line. It doesn't sound good. Someone was trying to destroy the main family line? There's only one heir to the title master at this time, and it's usually the eldest. That child becomes the new master of Kron, and with her daughter, the main family. All mediums become branch family members, but have no hope of controlling the clan. And that's that nothing changed throughout the history of the clan. Branch families always have fought to raise these of the main family line. Is the power of the master worth that much bloodshed? I don't know, it doesn't sound like it's worth it. But maybe it is, maybe. You believe me in the technique, don't you, Mr. Wright? You know the power's real. Yes, I do. Very well. It's been 2 years since I first met Maya. In that time, I've seen her channel the spirits of the dead plenty of times. During the Masquerade case, and during the Maggie Bridal case too. Thanks to Maya, Mia's always on hand to help me out when I needed her the most. The Kron technique has made a huge difference to the world, you know. I mean, the ability to commune with the dead, that's true psychic powers, you know. Members of the traditional have always been there, behind every important leader. Who wouldn't want to respect such tremendous skill? I suppose, but with all the power and influence, I couldn't expect it that you'd be really rich by now. Are you saying we're poor, Mr. Wright? Ho ho ho, you're very direct, aren't you? People don't believe in it anymore, you see. All because of one little mistake. A mistake? What mistake? Phoenix, you already forgot the mistake? The one case that happened those years ago with Misty Faye being accused of being a fake medium. That's the mistake. 17 years ago, that's when everything came crashing down. All because of that incident. She's talking about what I think, yep, I think she is talking about what I think she is. I'm sure those records still exist if you're interested in, locked up, of course. It was called the DL6 incident, yep, that's the case. That's the name of them that's on the file. The DL6 incident, I knew it. It's all connected to this. Again. Not again. Ugh. Let me take a quick drink of water. I'm getting thirsty. Yeah, good water. Okay. The DL6 incident. I know it all too well. I handled the related case of that just 2 years ago. Ah, that's right. So it was you who's the defense attorney at that case. A murder that took place 17 years ago. It was the first time the country's history used the police to ever use a spirit medium. And it was the idea was to channel the victim's spirit to learn the identity of the murderer. And the medium who performed the channeling was Misty Faye, Maya's mother. So Mystic Misty's channeling the name of the discerned man surfaced. Armed with that evidence, the investigators were spurred into action. But that man, he was found not guilty, wasn't he? That's right. And that case remained a mystery. In other words, we failed. In the first case that the world's ever seen the Kron technique openly involved in. It's all over the media, the public, the bureaucracy, and the people of Kron Village. Everyone judged her. Everyone said Mystic Misty's powers were a sham. And then she just disappeared, vanished, while everyone still thought of her as a fraud. But I know the truth. Misty Faye's spirit channeling wasn't a sham at all. Of course it wasn't. And since you managed to reveal the truth, we're finally making a comeback. The Kron tradition is starting to recover at last. But with the new master wielding the power of the clan, does she mean Maya? Well, she's technically the next in line, so yeah. The spiritual power of the crown challenge ticket is in the blood. Maya told me the exact same thing before. We, the women of the Fade clan, have always been the spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. According to Maya, only the women in her family can inherit the power. The main family's bloodline stems directly from Mystic Amy. With each new generation, only one daughter becomes new master, and the one who doesn't becomes the branch family's right. That's right, and it's always the cause of tragedy. You know, Maya had a sister too, an older sister named Mia. Yes, I heard of her. What? You know about Mia? Of course. She became a lawyer in the hopes of discovering what happened to her mother, and lost her life as a result. Did you know that Mystic Mia is rumored to have said? She said it was only because of her mother that she became a lawyer. She also didn't want to fight without her sister over the leadership of the tradition. Really? Well, she saw what happened to her own mother, Mystic Misty, as she grew up. I guess Mystic Mia got tired of seeing all the rivalry between her mom and her aunt. That's right, Mystic Faye had an elder sister too. And Misty, having superior powers, managed to usurp the master seat from her. Mystic Misty's sister is Mystic Morgan, as you probably know. Oh yeah, Morgan. Morgan? That's the name I know all too well. It was a year ago now, at Maya's home, Kron Village. What she did was terrible. It was also so she could make her own daughter next master. Yeah, she tried to make Pearls the master. I suppose if you knew about Mystic Morgan's daughter, then you must already realize that Iris... Iris? What does Iris got to do with any of this? That Iris is Mystic Morgan's daughter. What? What? Since when? Since when? I thought Pearls... I thought it was just Pearls. I thought she was doing that for Pearls, not for her. What? You're confusing me. I'm so confused. What? Iris is what? Exactly what? Oh, hey, Zach. Welcome. How you doing? You came at a perfect time. Apparently, Iris is Morgan's daughter, apparently. Technically, I guess. I guess the Pearls has a sister, apparently. But it's interesting that Pearls never mentioned her, though. Maybe it's like a secret daughter. Or maybe... Well, she did say that she was here at the temple at a very young age. So maybe Morgan just left her here. If that's true. I don't know. It's very confusing. But I hope you're having a wonderful day. Is she kidding me? Iris is Morgan Faye's daughter? Did you just say Iris is Morgan Faye's daughter? Oops, I thought you already knew. It sounded like you met one of Miss Morgan's daughters, Randy. I have. I know her very well. Oh. Yes, Pearls. But Pearl Faye. But I already knew that she was the only... But I thought she was only a child. You just that child. She's Miss Morgan's... I had no idea. Wait, you didn't know that Pearls was her daughter? What? And now I'm even more confused. Mystic Morgan. But she's in prison now, isn't she? You do good just join some Skyrim? Oh, nice, you're playing Skyrim. Nice. How's Phoenix and his ex? Well, it's very confusing right now. It's very confusing. So, the person who we think is his ex, as you say, it might not be the same person. So far, we're trying to... Because there's a point that we're trying to figure out whether or not she has a twin, or at least a doppelganger, or someone who looks like her. So there could be two people. Two Irises, at the very least. Because that's where I'm trying to find out now. And apparently, Iris is apparently Morgan's daughter. You know Morgan, right? The one lady with the big hair. Which is told that it's the Pearl's mom. At least it's supposed to be. And it's 100% her. I'll be tricked again. Well, I'll see what happens. I'll see. That's that's our theory right now. That Phoenix is coming up with. That there's two irises somehow. I don't know how there's two irises, but that's what Phoenix is thinking. That there's two irises somewhere. That she was in two places at one. Oh yeah. So maybe it is his act after all. We'll see. But apparently, yeah, like I was saying, Iris is, according to Bikini, Iris is Morgan's daughter, which is surprising. But she's in prison now, isn't she? Yes, ever since she was found to be a conspirator in a murder case last year. Yeah, see that girl, that woman right there. It was all done to set Pearls up as the next master. I see. So I've been wrong this whole time? Mr. Morgan had 3 daughters, not 2? Wait. What? What? She has 3 daughters? What? I thought... Okay, now I'm so confused. I thought Pearls was just an only child. Oh, jeez. Maybe triplets, it could be. I don't know, because apparently she's definitely lying, probably. Something's going on. I thought that Morgan only had the 1 daughter and that was Pearls, but apparently she has 2 other daughters. No, it's not gonna be triplets, it's just gonna be something else. Because if it's including Pearls, then it'll be 3. But, I don't know. We'll see. I'm so confused already. Wait, what? 3? Yes, Iris, her twin sister, and Mrs. Pearl. She does have a twin. She does have a twin. She just confirmed that she has a twin. So Iris has a twin. Great. She has a twin. That's fantastic. What? Exactly. What? The twin sister. What? Didn't you know? It all happened 20 years ago. After the tiny leadership was taken by her from her sister, Mr. Morgan's life crumbled. It was many years later the crime reputation hit an all-time low. When Mr. Morgan's husband realized his wife would never become the master, he left her and the village, taking their twin daughters with him. Oh. So her husband took the children. But why only the twins? Why not Pearls? Interesting. How awful. He was a jeweler, you know, and at the end he remarried, and that's when it happened. He was a jeweler. And who was a jeweler in the last case? The Delilah's, or Delilah? Delia? I forget her name, but that one lady. Her dad was a jeweler. So, her and Iris are twins. Oh my gosh. Ah, geez. Okay. Interesting. He decided to give one of his girls up to look after Bias here at the temple. That's why Iris, you see. Unbelievable. If Iris has a twin sister, then it's the one lady. Could it be? Could you tell me one more thing, Sister Bikini? What was the name of Iris' sister? I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I just can't remember. All I recall is her father was a jeweler. Well, that's a clue, I guess. A jeweler. Thank you very much. You've helped clear up a lot of details. Rose had 2 older sisters, huh? Yes, that's right. No doubt it's all because of Miss Morgan's anger towards the main family branch. Anger? What do you mean? Her twin daughters were taken from her by a jeweler husband. But even then, couldn't destroy her dreams that her child of hers would one day lead the clan. And that's why she had pearls? It seems that incident here was a result of Mr. Morgan's anger. is able to break free of the bars that confine her. So Iris has a twin sister. The plot thickens. But this information will be useless unless it can flesh out a bit. I need to ask more questions. I need to get some more info. Oh. So did we get the... Yes, we did get a profile. Good, good. Okay, so maybe we present that to Edgeworth now. Now, let's see, check the courtyard, see if there's anything interesting. Oh, sounds like someone's happy. What tune are they humming? Gumshoe! No motive, no crime, no motive, no crime. Sing it with me. No motive, no crime. I remember where we used to search in a channeling room in Tehran. Oops, love my job. Who cares if the clues aren't fine or no good? That's what investigating all about. Investigators' investigations for the love of investigating is a passion. Good case we have, good cases we lost along the way. I've never guessed Gumshoe was into reggae. Every case is gonna be all tight. Every case is gonna be all airtight. Hey, pal. Huh? Who, me? How long have you been there? I just got here. Oh, okay. So, what you up to, detective? I'm investigating, pal. I made a promise to Mr. Edgeworth. I promised I would find the real murder weapon. The real murder weapon. The barbed sword thing that turned out to be a false lead, right? I'm giving it all my best shot here, and it still haven't turned up any clues. Just found these weird scraps of paper. Looks like there's a letter or something. It doesn't even have anything with the case, though. A letter. Oh, tell me more about the letter. But tell me first about the investigation. So how's the investigation going, Detective Gumshoe? I don't know if I should be telling you, pal, but I guess it can't hurt. Looks like the murder took place in the Inner Temple Garden. And they're talking about that bloody writing on the land. Pretty serious, back in HQ. What, you mean? I don't have the details, pal. All I know is that if you don't find mine down in the Sacred Cavern, you're gonna be faced with an ugly situation. What kind of ugly situation are we looking at here? You got me. I don't know. Are not my words, pal. And who said it? Mr. Godot. Godot. What do you mean by that? About the letter you found. Don't remind me, pal. I'm busy as busting gut here trying to find the murder weapon. All I found is some burnt up old letter. Burnt up old letter. Yep, I was in the center right outside the Inner Temple. Incinerator. I knew it. I knew I was imagining it. Someone used incinerator. There was no incinerator when I first saw it. But after the incident, the snow melted away. Which means someone used incinerator that night of the murder. What's up with you, pal? I've got it right here if you want to take a look at it. Can I? Do you mind? Sure, go nuts. I don't want it, pal. You can have it. It's all spirit mediums and masters and stuff. I bet it's got no relation to the case. Spirit mediums? Oh, I'm by Gumshoe in the inner chamber. Nice. There's gotta be some important gotta be something important if it mentions spirit mediums and masters. I better give it a good look over when I give it some serious thought. Make sure you chuck it in the trash when you're done. Littering is a crime, pal. Yeah. If you say so. Let me see. Be careful. Once night falls, should be there. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. Leave everything up to her. Her name is... She is our owl. The whole. Here is a picture of her. Use it when you channel her. I know you can do it. Once this is burn the... Also tell anyone about this letter. Gravely roast the master in the fires of Hades and bring out vengeance to fruition. Oh. Of course the party's centered. Yeah, of course. I got burned away, so... Yeah, what can you do? But it's interesting, so it was planned this whole entire time. So someone was planning this whole thing from the beginning. What if it was Morgan? Oh, I bet he's definitely Morgan again. He's up to something. From the prison. Maybe. But yep, it got burned away, so it's entering the most important details. So, what do you know about the real murder weapon so far? Well, it wasn't the Chicago Chasto that was found implanted in the victim's body. Sorry. Mr. Miles Edwards proved that in court today. Yeah, that's true. In which case, it must have been another blade. And that's why you're running around look like you headless chicken looking for one now, huh? Yeah, and man, it's time to work. Let me tell you something, pal. I ain't no chicken. We got the feathers of forensics in our cap these days. We're using the department's secret weapon on this. Secret weapon? What secret weapon? What's a secret weapon of yours? Wanna know? I gotta think scientifically, okay? Alright. The murder weapon is a sword. Swords are, scientifically speaking, made of metal, right? Any questions so far? No? I know what he's going to try to say, but I'll make him look smart. So what's the perfect tool for the job? Ta-da! A metal detector. Raise your hand if you didn't see this one coming from a mile away. Nah, I had a feeling it would be a metal detector. What are we talking about? Oh, wanna give me a scientific investigation to go? Yep, me. I've been using things for hours now. It's getting pretty boring after a while. Why don't you give it a try? I don't know. I should help Detective Gumshoe out or not. Yee, let's play forensics. Yeah, let's play. Come on, pal. It's a good old fun, I'm telling you. Alright, then. I guess I'll give it a go. Like I said, this is the department's most advanced gadget. It's the absolute best. It's so sensitive you could make it cry, and it's so high-tech you could skydive off of it. Okay, if you say so. Oh, brother. So now that I gotta tell you how to use it. Well, with the real murder weapons around here somewhere, right? Sure, that's what we're trying to find out. Right, so first let's turn the metal detector on. That's the sound of the metal detector sound bouncing off something metallic. Next. Move the detector around and get in this courtyard. Good look-see, pal. Don't worry, this baby will let you know when you hit something metallic. And when that happens, press enter to give that area a good hard stare. That thing picks up metallic objects that are hidden right from sight, too. Take a good look at anything and everything, and that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Okay. What's this? Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. Oh, that's the difference. It looks like a normal ladder to me, pal. Surely everyone knows the difference. I mean, they're pretty ordinary objects. I meant plenty of guys like you always picking on to the smallest details. The vegetable store guy near me, my place, does it all the time. He even corrects me when I ask for a head of lettuce. That's cabbage, he says. I'm telling you, they're the exact same thing. No, they're not. Cabbage and lettuce are completely different. They're completely different. Lettuce is more soft and more, I know it's more soft, while cabbage is more rubbery. No, they're not. They're completely different. You have to plant both of them in the family firmly in the ground before you can grow them, don't you? Listen, I gotta step back and look at the bigger picture sometimes. Otherwise, you can miss this really important clue. That's advice from a pro, pal. The last person I need advice from is this guy in front of me. Phoenix. Hey, I got every single step ladder conversation. Nice. Ooh, this looks like a wallet? Aha! That's weird. It is yours, detective? I'm always dropping it, so I put a bell on it. You seriously drop it anyway? Yeah, by now I found it again, pal. Your wallet is completely empty. Well, I dropped it all the time, so I don't put money in it anymore. Then how come the metal detector picked it up? Maybe because of the bell, I guess. That's what you found next to the gold stash. It wasn't the real murder weapon, pal. Yeah, I know. I just thought you'd check it anyway. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Don't you know about that sword? It's supposed to be respond the multiple branches that the life can take can take all the endings at one? Yes, I hear that something about that. You know, when I think about it sometimes, how kind of life I'd be if I'd be leading if I had not joined the homicide division. Do you think about that kind of stuff, detective? Of course I do. I think about it a lot. Me as a traffic cop, me as a detention officer, me as a blue badger. There's something to be said about the humor value of Gumshoe as the blue badger. Yes. Alright, definitely need the murder weapon. Looks like there's something round buried on the ground here. Don't touch that, pal. Yep, it isn't. That's a trap. People set them to catch us detectives. They're really nasty. You trap for detectives? You mean like the fierce traps with teeth that are supposed to snag your feet?
His axe get
Yeah, those.
blinding
I got my finger caught on one of those ones.
You need to stay
Okay,
hydrated.
I think you might. Right, thank you for the water. Thank you. Do appreciate it. Your finger? I was one of those cheese and it looked so tasty. And I raced out and BAM! I'm not sure how I'm supposed to respond to the story as stupidly pitiful as that. Okay, so I guess I can look at it. Maybe say so. What's this? A pen? Hey pal, better look out for that, pal. Huh? It's yours? Yeah, my old man gave it to me when I was qualified as a detective. He told me it'd be good for sticking on suspects' faces. That makes you a detective sound really nasty. It's my dream to stick it on your face one of these days, right? Then don't go losing it. This must be an old panhandle or something. How'd you know that? That what? That was my nickname in junior high. Wait, panhandle? I don't have much money back then, pal. I always bum stuff off of other kids sometimes, so they call me panhandler. Panhandler, huh? I can see that. Thinking about it actually is kind of nice memory now. Oh. Hey, there's... can't find anything. Oop. This is missing upstream stuff, isn't it? Scientifically speaking, they're usually made out of wood, but the detector's reacting to it. But yeah, however you look at it, there's something made out of wood, alright. Don't go bothering investigating anything else unless it looks like it might be metallic. Isn't the whole point of a metal detector you can find metal where you can't see it? It's a bit weird that things cause a racket. Here, let me take a look at it. Hey, hands off. Examining of this job for? Ah, don't tell me. It's a hidden blade. Yeah, the top's coming off. Look what you've done. You really damaged the important piece of paper. Yeah. It's a blade, isn't it? She had a sword, a hidden sword. That's a sword. Inside a staff? It is. It says, could it be? The murder weapon? Oh, the staff was the murder weapon this whole entire time. I would never guess that to be a sword concealed in the victim's staff. Like, oh, this kind of thing, the sword king, pal. That's one real gem. You get my— no, Maya's not the killer. No, don't say that. No, Maya cannot be the killer. This one's a real gem. Our workmanship is really something else. Thank goodness it wasn't a cane sword, or else the victim would have stabbed her own foot. I officially give up on trying to figure out how Gumshoe's mind works. Oh, don't say that. If it's really the scene of the crime was inside the inner garden, then why would the sword be used to kill the victim be found in the main hall courtyard? Hey, Gumshoe. Who knows about the hidden sword? No one. Even the police didn't know about this until I discovered it just now. Well, as they say, there's no team in Gumshoe. It doesn't look like there's any trace of blood on it. And I guess it isn't the murder weapon, huh? No. I'm sure someone just wiped it off after the murder. Of course. That's definitely the murder weapon. Great job, pal. And about the same length as the Sinacho, too. This must be the murder weapon. Okay, I'm going to run over the forensics. There's gotta be some trace of blood left. And even if most have been wiped off. See you later, pal. Okay, take them shoe. Every case is gonna be airtight. Every case is gonna be airtight. I'll come to. Hold it! Wait, detective. Yeah? My name's the pal. I'm a pretty busy guy right now, you know? You're going to get that stuff and analyzed, right? Would you mind holding off on that just for a little while? What are you talking about, pal? Please? Just until we find Maya. Maya? Well, what's this got to do with her? I don't know, but I'm starting to get a real bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. Dad, you jinxed it. You jinxed it. No. Huh? How so? Look, Maya's trapped inside the sacred cavern right now, and, well, we don't even know if she's okay or not. The more evidence and testimony here, the more uneasy I feel. You don't think? Maya's the please, detective. Just wait until we can get inside the sacred cavern. You're looking kinda Viridian there. Okay. Just stop with the face, okay, pal? Oh, one thing though. Yes, Maya's always the killer. Felix's ex is always innocent. No! Oh no, poor Maya. She's always the killer. Oh no, the poor Maya. Yeah, I guess Phoenix's ex is always innocent, yes. I guess that must be cool. The staff's secret trick lets you keep it between you and me, alright? If it gets out that we know about it and didn't say anything, we're finished. I understand. It's just a regular run-of-the-mill staff. You got it. Okay, you take good care of it, pal. Thank you, detective. Don't worry. She'll be fine. Come to. You know, there's a place at the base of the mountain that's had some real good pasta. How about I take you there when we find mine, huh, pal? Sure, thanks. There's a hidden sword inside. No one knows except me and Detective Gumshoe. Can't help but wonder why, though. What was the least next from doing with a staff like this in the first place? I don't know. It's crazy. Okay, I think that should be everything I can do around here. Oh, so we literally just have the staff now. Okay, so we're gonna be in trouble if we don't show it in court soon. It's if my stuff was not related to the case. Okay, did I fin? Okay, I got everything for you. Oh yeah, we had to talk to who didn't we even talk to? Oh yeah, Edgeworth. We need to talk to Edgeworth. We also need to figure out something with pearls as well. But let's go to Edgeworth first. Hey Edgeworth, can you tell me more about this person? Oops. Hey Edgeworth, do you know anything about that Iris had a twin sister?
Oh, what? A twin? You can't be serious.
Miss Bikini told me, but the problem is she didn't know the name of this twin.
That was nothing about Iris having a sister in the files I checked.
Well, Iris was taken in the temple when she was really young. Apparently her sister was raised by a father, a jeweler, I think.
A jeweler? Right, I just might know who this twin sister of hers is.
I had a feeling you say that. Let me guess. It's her. It's Delilah Hawthorne, right? Gives me the shivers. Sometimes you just wonder if they're doing this on purpose, make mine look like the killer. Maybe. Maybe. It seems like they're always doing something with Maya. Either she's trapped, like right now, or she's a killer. Either one of those two. A killer, or just being trapped. One of those things we always have to save her.
Yes, exactly.
Please tell me what you know about her, Edgeworth. Please.
It was my first court case 6 years ago. I was agreed when, and due to my inexperience, the defendant died.
You talk about Terry Flawless, right?
You know about that case.
You're not the only one who noticed something about Iris and Delilah Hawthorne. I checked out one of Mia's old files from 6 years ago.
Yes, Delilah was a key witness in that case. Delilah and Terry Flawless conspired together to stage her fake kidnapping 11 years ago. They stole a jewel worth $2 million from Delilah's father, a jeweler.
Yeah. But the jewel's never been found. That's the thing, it's never been found.
And 5 years ago after that, she murdered her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne, to keep her from talking.
Her sister?
Well, her stepsister, actually. They weren't related by blood. Valerie was the only daughter of Delilah's father's second wife.
Oh. And this is when she entered my life. The woman who tried to kill me. So after Terry Flawless died, what happened to Delilah? Did you check about that?
It doesn't really matter. Like I said, Delilah isn't connected with this case.
Why are you so sure about that?
It's simple. Delilah Hawthorne is dead.
What? What? Since when? When did she die? What? What? Exactly, what? When did she die?
Her metabolic processes are a matter of an interesting only to historians, so to speak.
What? My ex is dead? Oh no. What do you mean by Delilah Hawthorne is dead? Edgeworth? Tell me, what happened?
Right. I must confess that in reading her file, I came to know of the murder case you were involved in during your college years.
Yeah. Rest in peace, apparently, according to Edgeworth, she's dead.
Delilah Hawthorne is found guilty, thanks to the presence of Mia Fey.
Mia Fey. Oh, angry. She's so angry.
All that time, Delilah,
It's still like she was possessed by a demon or something.
it's been almost 5 years since that guilty verdict was handed down, and her sentence was finally carried out. She was executed last month.
Oh, the death penalty. Ah. Okay then. Executed?
I'm sure that's a bit of a shock for you, right? And for more reasons than one. But you do understand now. She can't possibly be connected with this case. She's dead, and once more, someone is dead. There's no way to revive them.
There's no way to revive the dead? What if... Okay, here's my theory. You know how Pearls was over there? What if Pearls... The letter? This letter. This was given to Pearls. And she's the one that channeled her spirit. If she is dead, Pearls was the one who channeled the spirit. And the spirit did all this. That's probably what happened. That's my theory so far. So Pearls was involved as they forced her to do this. Yo, nut Pearls. Hopefully I'm wrong. I wonder. It seems like you're not aware of other connections at Edgeworth.
And what is that?
About Iris and Delilah Hawthorne's mother.
What's the mother got to do with any of this?
He's Morgan B. A spirit medium from the branch family of the Quran channeling technique.
Did you just say Quran channeling technique?
Do you know something about it?
Oh yes, I know it's connected with most fraudulent spirit medium.
Brilliant. Oh no. Can you imagine waiting to commit more crimes? You basically have your own twin sister do more. That's just sad. Yeah, Daddy's sad. But I don't think it was the twin that got possessed. I think it might have been Pearls. Or maybe Mia. Not Mia, Maya. Either Maya or Pearls got possessed. That's for sure. So, yeah. I think that's what happened. Either Maya or Pearls got possessed by the twin sister. I think Iris is telling the truth that she was over there in the other place. So, yeah, that's my theory so far.
I was involved in another nightmare 17 years ago.
I guess this one.
I was caught up in the middle of a murder investigation. The police didn't have any lead. They were stumped, and that's when they called her in.
I gotta drink some more water.
He was a very famous spirit medium and the master of her channeling school. But you know what happened? As a result of her efforts, an innocent man was accused of murder. She and her powers, they were all fraudulent.
Edgeworth.
Go to the police records room, it's all there. All you have to do is check the DL6 and send a case file and you won't all know.
Of course, how could I forget? Edgeworth was the victim in that case. Edgeworth, you'll understand someday. And then you'll see that the crown challenge technique is real.
Oh.
Okay, I think we've finally got some details now. Alright. Let's go ahead and move. Go to the training hall. No, I think I could probably work on hers now, I think. Okay, so let's go ahead and proceed. Oh yeah, wait. Oh yeah. I hit the courtroom record and the president. Okay, so it should be... I think I should have all the things I need now. I think it's the time I told me the truth while we were doing it the night. You said that you were in the room and heard the temple the entire time. Are you still claiming to be the truth? Yes, that's where I was. I believe you're innocent. That's why I want to believe that you're telling me the truth too. But I can't. The person you saw that day was somewhere else on that night of the murder. Which was Sister Bikini. Talking about Sister Bikini, of course. Sister Bikini, during your testimony in court today, was very clear. I'm just trying to speed through this because I already read this before. That night, I was helping an acolyte with her training, finding the inner temple pot. Well, as you can see, my back likes to act up violently. I left Iris to help the acolyte and return to her house like a temple. Sister Bikini didn't just see you, she spoke with you. You talked about Maya's training that night. You see, Iris, you were there in the inner temple on the night of the murder. That's very impressive, Mr. Wright. Magdalene training was due to start at 10 o'clock that night. I left the main hall early so I wouldn't be late. That's when the time was. Let me see. It was about 20 minutes to walk between the main hall and the inner temple. So I would have left about 9:40, I think. I'm sorry, Iris, but you're lying. It doesn't really suit you. Huh? No. You say you left the main hall at 9:40, but when you really... This doesn't add up against your testimony. You yourself testified to the contrary, but don't you remember? You said that you rang the light-out spell at 10 o'clock that night. Ah. Plus, only moments before you rang the bell, you were seen at the main hall by the most reliable witness I have. Who's that? Me! Mr. Wright. We even spoke a little on that evening. That's when you gave me this. You surely haven't forgotten. No, that's right. I remember. That brings us to another puzzling fact, Iris. At 10 o'clock at the night of the murder, you were seen in 2 different places at the same time. It's the time that you told me exactly what's going on, Iris. So far, I've managed to prove 2 things. First is the one the night of the murder incident that you were in the inner temple, and the second at the exact time they are ringing the bell at Haruk's temple. There's only one possible explanation for the appearance of the municipality. There's 2 of you. On the night of the incident, you were seen by 2 different places at the same time. Which means there must have been 2 of you. See? There's 2 of her. If she has a twin. I can't think of any other explanation, Iris. But that's crazy. How could it be? There's only one of me. It is impossible. Impossible? I wonder. The way that you're trembling clearly seems to suggest otherwise. Still, are you seriously trying to suggest there's more than one of me? And show me the evidence. Show me something that proves there's more than one of me. Because I can. I can officially can. Your twin sister. I have a firm grasp of what the situation is now, Iris. You have a sister, don't you? A twin sister, perhaps? Yeah. That's right. Delilah Hawthorne. A woman I know only too well. I had no idea you knew of her. Very impressive, Mr. Wright. But she's no longer. Yes, I know. Her sentence was carried out recently, wasn't it? I'm sorry. You have 2 different hair colors. One's... What hair color was it? Blonde? No, brown. Brunette. She was brunette and then black? Yeah, 2 different hair colors, though. Maybe one of them dyed their hairs, maybe. I'm sorry. Thank you. There's no need to explain now, is there, Iris? This second you was here at the temple on the night of the murder. It was your twin sister, Delilah Hawthorne. But you just said it yourself a second ago. My sister's dead. Have you forgotten that? Have you forgotten this, Iris? This is Challenge Dojo, a training ground of the Kron Challenge technique. Can a twin really... Yeah, you can. Depending if that's her natural hair color or not. Because one of them could have dyed their hair as well. But there's maybe like a slim chance, like a very slim chance. There'll still be twins, but they have just different hair color. Like a slim chance. But most likely, she dyed her hair. Yeah. I think Delilah probably dyed her hair. Most likely. I don't think it's Iris because she's over here. I don't think she would do that. But there might be a possibility. I don't know that much about that stuff, but maybe. That night, there was someone channeling Delilah's spirit, and you knew about it. And that secret you've been trying to keep hidden from me. Yeah! We did it! We unlocked it. Yeah. Now tell me. I was in my room in the main hall that night. As soon as I heard I had been spotted at the inner temple, I knew. I knew it was my sister, Delilah, the other half of me who passed away last month. Just as I suspected. That Iris, that sister Bikini, saw the inner temple on the night of the murder. It was Delilah Hawthorne. Why didn't you tell me this before? Because my sister always does the right things. Your sister does not do the right things, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you that, but no, she doesn't. She tried to kill me. Excuse me? Oh, because I mustn't get in the way of what she was trying to do. I already betrayed her once before. I can't do it again. You betrayed her? What do you mean? That's why I have to accept my fate, that to be found guilty. It's the only way. Always does the right thing. Killing people's right, apparently. Or unless she doesn't know about it. So she either, for some reason, accepts killing is the right thing, or she just doesn't know about that part. What's she talking about? You know about it, don't you, Mr. Wright? About the fake kidnapping that took place here on Eagle Mountain 11 years ago. That was the start of it all. It was what started her down that twisted path. Oh. Interesting. She started to commit crimes after crime, and in the end, she lost her life. Because she at least knows about that stuff. It's all because I betrayed her. How did you betray her, Iris? It was no coincidence that Eagle Mountain is where the exchange was taking place. After all, I helped to plan the whole thing. What? But I got scared, so I ran away. What are you talking about? Why would you help her? Stealing $2 million from your own father? That's awful. But I promised I'd help. And she didn't do it for the money. It was revenge on her father. Revenge? What do you mean by revenge? He was a hideous, horrendous man. He threw our mother away and sent her to heck. Her mother? She must be talking about Morgan Fay. Our mother was the eldest daughter of the main branch of the Fay family. The main family had a lot of influence in many businesses and politics circles at the time. As the eldest daughter, our mother was said to inherit all that as the next master. But the reason our father married our mother in the first place for power. But his plan backfired, because her mother's sister took it all away from her. She took over the Master of Quran. That would be Misty Fay. Well, that would be Misty Fay, Mai's mother. But before long, the credibility of the Quran tradition hit rock bottom. The Moon Master, Misty Fay, made a terrible mistake. It was during the investigation of the DL6 incident. After that happened, her father took me and my twin sister away, leaving her mother in Homeland behind. He hated that place. He said it was a hick dive, and he had no reason to stay there. And that's why you came here to Haruka Temple? Yes, the woman my father took as his next wife already had a daughter, Valerie. And I had no place in his new family, you see. Oh. And I haven't seen my mother once since then. Having the Master Seed stolen away from her and being rejected by her own family. I've heard that she's been very belittled spiritually and emotionally. I think I finally begin to see the pieces fit together. I have asked her everything in case I can in my capacity as a prosecutor. This incident, everything related to it goes back to the history of the Flake clan. That's what it looks like. Iris, there's just one more thing I wanted you to tell me. What is it? During the incident in which your sister, Delilah Hawthorne, poisoned the lawyer. Sorry, and a cough. My throat. It's okay. Not really. Sorry. My
Bage's
throat.
axe skim is reminding you to drink some water. You need to stay hydrated.
Alright, thank you. Okay, I think I should be okay now. Thank you for the water, thank you. She began a relationship with a certain college student in order to hide the evidence. The college student, have you heard of anything about him? Well, I did hear one thing. She did that she hated his guts. Dang, that's harsh. I see. Thank you for your help. You're welcome. Hurry up, Phoenix Wright. There's still much to investigate. Leave these logs to me. I'll open them up for you, I promise. Thank you. I suppose I had better continue my investigation. There's still one giant secret left to unlock. Pearl Psychic Lock. Oh, okay, so we got more stuff. Okay. There's nothing I need to investigate here, right? This door. When I was here earlier, there's only one lock, but there's 5 of them. These chains is almost as if they're guarding something inside that cavern. I've never seen locks quite like these before. I have seen these locks and chains like these before. They're looks like the ones the person guards their person's secrets during a psych lock. I wonder if these locks are guarding something too. Dark secrets in a dark cavern? Probably. They're guarding Maya. That's for sure. Okay, now we gotta find Pearls, and hopefully have everything to talk to her about. Hopefully. Boop, 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 boop. Oop. Look at that. They really did make a fire right in front of the shack. Oh, Mr. Nick. Huh, here's a late Nick. Who came here for one of our potatoes? We've already polished them off. I think I'm pretty much gotten all of evidence I needed. Just need to find out what Pearls is hiding. Oh, so I do have everything. Well, at least according to Phoenix, I have everything I need. Let's go ahead and save. Alright. Alright, see if we... According to Phoenix, we have everything that we need. So let's see. It's got 5 locks that we have to break. After dinner on the night of the murder, we were supposed to be with Elise in Axum's room, reading a book together, correct? Yes, I'm so happy that she invited me. But I didn't go in the end. You didn't go. No, there was somewhere else I needed to go instead. I was so worried I had to go. I don't know what I had to do with myself. I was so nervous. So Pearls never went to Miss Naxum's room, because she was too worried about something else or someone else. Pearls? On the night of the murder, you went to this place, didn't you? You went to the inner temple. That's where you were, didn't you, Pearls? Looks like she's still not going to open up to me yet. This is where you went because you were so worried, right? And the next question is, who or what were you worried about? Now I'm going to take a guess, and you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. You mean you know? If I'm right, will you tell me the whole truth? Yeah, okay. You went to this place for one simple reason, and that is to see Maya. Why is Pearl hiding from us? Thought we're family. Yeah, she's afraid of something. But you think she'll tell us the truth, but she's hiding something. And with 5 locks at that, lots of locks. Hopefully we have everything. Well, Phoenix did say we have everything, so hopefully. It's Maya, wasn't it? You knew the training Maya was undertaking was dangerous. After all, it was a special course. I signed up for your special course. You're quite brave considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one with those you channel. Sister Bikini scared you with what she said, didn't she? And because it was you who introduced Haruska Temple to Maya in the first place. You felt responsible, didn't you? Thinking about what could have happened to Mystic Maya made me more and more worried. I couldn't sit still at all. And that's why I decided to go and find what she was doing at the inner temple. Then we're clear now that you went to the inner temple that night, Pearls. That's not clear what happened after that. What about the time what happened when you headed over to the inner temple? It was probably around 9:30 when I left the main hall. I heard his real training was supposed to start at 10. I went to get there before it started. But there was so much snow, I didn't get there until after 10 o'clock. After 10? How did you know what the time was? Because I heard the bell ring out for the lights. She heard the lights out bell. I heard the temple bell is pretty small though, right? Isn't it? You must have really good hearing. I was really trying to pick up the sound of that bell, that's all. I didn't want to miss it. That would be terrible. She was trying to hear the bell. Tell me, Pearls, why were you so worried about hearing the bell? Huh? Oh, I think I know why. The reason that you're worried about that bell was because of this. Oh, is it because of the note? I think it might be because of the note. Let me read the note again. On the next falls, there should be... Oh, yep, because you have to hear as soon as you hear the bell. So yeah, these are these. You're giving some instructions to follow that night, weren't you? So, I did come up with a conclusion. It was Pearls that got this note. I presume that you recognize these pieces of paper. Where did you... The incinerator at the inner temple. Pearls? Were you following the instructions in this letter that night, weren't you? That's why you couldn't afford to miss the sound of the light out bell. I'm speechless, Mr. Nick. You're amazing. The instructions that were found in the incinerator. I believe they were written for you, Pearls. For me? No. As you can see, a large portion of it has been burnt. But the last section is still very legible. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. Who was it, Pearls? Whose spirit were you supposed to be channeling? Yeah. Taking into account the author of the note and the purpose of writing it. Whose spirit would Pearls have been trying to channel? Don't overthink it, Phoenix. It's pretty obvious whose Pearls is supposed to channel. The person they were trying to channel that night, Pearls, was... It was supposed to be Delilah. It was Delilah Hawthorne, wasn't it? That was the name that was written in the letter. Just as I suspected. It wasn't Iris's sister who... It wasn't Iris whose sister Bikini met in the temple that night. It was Delilah Hawthorne. Do you know anything about her, Pearls? Do you know what kind of woman Delilah Hawthorne was? No. I never heard of anyone by that name before reading those instructions. I thought so. Pearls doesn't have a clue. She doesn't know that Delilah is her sister. About the instructions in the letter I found, Pearls. Who wrote them? Whoever it was that asked you to channel the spirit of someone you'd never heard of. You must quite a lot of respect for them. After all, you followed the instructions without question. So my next question, who wrote this set of instructions for you to follow? Was it your mom? Pearls, I've been wondering about something. You didn't have any idea what these instructions meant, did you? But if you follow them to the letter regardless, why? Because it was your own mother who asked you, that's why. How did you? I figured it out. The person who wrote to you this letter was your own mother, Morgan Fay. Hey, Pearls, it's time you start telling me the truth. Mr. Nick, Why is she holding back from me? I don't like this. But don't underestimate me. It's just because I'm a child. Huh? You're trying to say I followed those instructions. I'd like to see some proof. What? Because I don't think you have any. Yeah. This does anything rather than admit to carrying out those instructions. I just have to produce some more evidence then. One more thing I should do. Alright, Pearls. We both know that someone carried out these instructions on the day of the murder. But you're right, there's no evidence that proves it was you. I knew it! However, I do know that whoever did was a child. Huh? How'd you know that? It couldn't have been an adult. No adult would have made a simple mistake like that. A simple mistake? What do you mean by that? I'm sure you thought you were carefully following the instructions you've been given. But you misunderstood some words, and this was evidence that proves it. Oh yeah, because at the end he says, gravely roast the master, which he probably thought it was said gravy roast. I mean, that's the way the pictures had gravy on it. It was you who splattered gravy on the singing scroll, wasn't it? Yeah. What? Why would I do something like that? Do you remember what was in the letter? Gravely roast the master in the fires, Hades, and bring our vengeance to fruition? But you didn't know
didn't know how to read the word gravely and roast among others, right? How'd you know that? Remember the conversation you had with Mr. Nexum on the night of the murder? Perhaps we could exchange some books together. Really? I'd love to. I'm not very good at reading. Well then, would you care to practice reading with me? Miss Eloise, so, for example, how do you read this? It says gravely. It's kind of a tough word. Sure, Miss Nexon taught you how to read gravely and roast. But what she didn't teach you is what they meant. Gravely sounds like gravy to me. Oh, gravely sounds like gravy to me. That's the only roast I could think was food. And that's why you did it. That's why you covered the picture of the master in gravy and the night's pot roast. To be honest, I did think it was a bit strange. I guess I really did get the wrong idea. Just a tiny bit. I really am useless. I couldn't even print the letters properly as my mother asked me. Such a simple thing, I couldn't even do it right. Oh, Pearls. Don't be sad. No, we did it. After the dinner that night, I did go to the inner temple with a pot full of leftover gravy. Gravy. I saw the picture of the hanging swell near the sacred cavern. I'm sure it was the Master of Quran like it said in the letter. Thank you. I see. And then? Well, it was already past 10 when I got there because of all the snow. So I went to the inner temple guest area. The guest area? Yes, I thought I could wait in there until the training was over. Why didn't you just go there to the training hall? Because Mystic Maya's main training has already started and I couldn't interrupt it. So I just stayed there when I was prayed for her to get through it. But then, Pearls, did you fall asleep? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I just couldn't help it. Hey, don't worry about it, Pearls. Who cares if you fell asleep? I fell asleep waiting for Iris too. That happens. Larry, come on now. Anyway, then you found yourself trapped in the inner temple. Yes, when I woke up, it was morning. I tried not to cry, but the Dusky Bridge wasn't there anymore, and there was no one at the training hall. I thought everyone had left me because I overslept. I threw the letter into the incinerator, then heated up the leftover gravy and let off some steam by chucking the gravy at the scroll while you let some steam off by chucking the gravy on the scroll while you cried. It must have been pretty scary for you, Pearls. I know it was like it used to leave me behind when I fell asleep at school too. Don't equate something so trivial with her experience, Larry. It's written right here in my mother's letter. It said as soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel your spirit. It was on my very way over here into the inner temple that I heard that bell ring. So, you channeled the 11th Horseman spirit? No. I tried, but I couldn't do it. You couldn't do it? I've never failed at channeling someone. This is the first time it happened. I tried and tried, and I tried. Yesterday, this morning, the whole time. But I just couldn't do it. Don't let it get you down, Pearls. It's all work out. If you want, I'll come flying through the sky for you. Whoosh, just like that. So she never manages to channel the spirit. Is that why you think your spiritual powers are gone? Yes, I don't know what to do. Is there any other explanation for why you couldn't channel the spirit? I suppose there's one other possibility. It's not very likely, though. Could you please tell me what it was anyway? It could happen if someone else is already channeling the same spirit. Someone else's? What do you mean? Well, there's only one of each spirit, right? Yep, like a dating girl, Nick. You can't see a hot chick if she's already taken. Larry. It's true, Larry, but come on. Did you try to date someone that was already taken? Larry. Well, it is Larry, so... I can see him doing that. Oh, Larry.
Then that would mean, on that night of the murder, someone else channeled her spirit before Pearls could. Someone else channeling the spirit of Delilah Hawthorne. I'm a failure. I couldn't even grant my mother's final wish. Her final wish? Yes, this letter. This is my last wish, she said. So make sure you follow the instructions carefully. This letter. I definitely need to find out more about it. My mother has gone to a place called Penitentiary. Yeah, I know, Pearls. I visit her every month. And last month she told me. It's time that you've been waiting for has come, Pearls. There's something I need you to do for me. I hid a letter for you at our home before they brought me here. I want you to read it and do exactly what it said. It's for the good of the Fake Clan, my angel. You'll be doing a great thing. Now listen carefully, and I'll tell you where the letter is hidden. My mother's always nice to me. I love her very much. Yeah, moms will do anything for their kids, right? She said I was gonna be good for the Flea Clan, so I knew I was happy to help her. I mean, Missy Maya's part of the Flea Clan, so it had to be good for her too. That's right, isn't it, Mr. Nick? I guess so, yeah. There's a picture with her letter too. A picture? Of Miss Delilah Hawthorne. Usually a picture is enough to challenge someone's spirit, but this time... Really weird, huh? Larry knows anything about this stuff? There's something else that was strange about my mother's letter. The seal was already broken, as someone already have opened it once before. That's sure pretty strange. Someone had opened it already? Oh, someone opened it before. Thanks, Pearls. Really helped me out. You're very welcome. My mother's just watching over us. I'm sure Miss Wise will be alright. Look at that innocent smile on her face. What am I supposed to say to her? Huh? Who's hiding me? Oh, it's Godot.
Finally figured it out, have you, Trite? You finally realized how terrible of a crime being painfully obvious is.
Godot.
The entrance to the Sacred Cavern looks like a freaking puzzle workshop.
I guess he's talking about Iris and the lock-breaking efforts. Yep, he came out of nowhere. I don't even know how he found us.
But it's all a waste of time.
Why did you say that?
Because Maya Fey isn't coming back.
What? You don't know what you're talking about. How could you say something like that?
It's your job to protect her, Trite. Just like it was your job to protect Mia Fey. Two sisters caught up in the worst circumstances.
I realize that, but...
And you're the only one who was there by their sides. You're the one who could have saved them.
But I didn't know anything about what was going on.
Huh. What did I say, Trite? Being obvious is this crime in itself. Tomorrow. We'll settle everything in court tomorrow. Once and for all.
Oh. Mr. Nick? Is what that man just said true? We'll be alright, Pearls. I'm sure Maya's alive. You'll see for yourself tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. I know I can trust you, Mr. Nick. Oh, hopefully everyone's gonna be okay. My dear Pearls, you've done so well, my child, my Pearl. Oh. It's better that you don't know what you've just done. I knew this day would come for you. The blood of the Mead family is no more. Now, finally, after all this time, the Master Seat is yours. My last great wish. It seems I was just in time. Uh-oh. I'm scared. To be continued. Aww. Dang. So that was quite the ending. Next part, no, unfortunately, I gotta in stream. It's already pretty late, and if it took me 2 hours to figure this, and next part's about to take me forever. So I don't think I have enough time. I wish I could, but I gotta go to bed early. I gotta work. If I could, I could, but I gotta go to sleep, and this might take me 2 more hours. So, to be honest, I probably won't finish until the next part until maybe 3 o'clock, and I can't do that. I wish I could continue. I really do wish, but I can't. I know. I wish I could continue, but I can't. Oh, Pearl. Yep, no problem. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. Go ahead and... Yeah, I did save. Okay. I miss you too. I miss you too. Hopefully you're having fun with Skyrim, though. Hopefully Skyrim's treating you well. Hopefully you haven't got arrested too much. Yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. So thank you, Zach, for being here. I do appreciate it. We'll play tomorrow. We're playing Oblivion tomorrow, so we're gonna be continuing Oblivion. So, if I remember correctly, we gotta escort the Emperor's son. Yeah, so we're gonna escort the Emperor's son to that one place. So hopefully I can do it. Hopefully. I'm not good with escort missions half the time. Usually when I escort people, they unfortunately, they don't survive that well. They have to reload. Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see. You play Skyrim, we play it? Yes. Yes. I play Oblivion, you play Skyrim. That's what we'll do. So yeah, you play Skyrim and I play Oblivion. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good so far. It's not that bad. Pretty fun. But yeah, that should be pretty much it for tonight. So yeah. So thank you, Zach, for being here. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Alright, and let's see. Oh, Everlasting. Thank you for the follow, Everlasting. Thank you for coming, stopping by. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And Kingscraft, thank you for dropping by as well. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful day, Kingcraft. Alright. I think Kingcraft was Connor, now that if I remember correctly. I think so. I keep forgetting. I forgot he changed his name. I think that was him. Keep forgetting. I think that's who Kingcraft is Connor. But thank you, Kingcraft. I should probably start calling you Kingcraft now. But thank you for stopping by for a little bit. I think that was everyone who stopped by tonight. Yeah, that looks like it's everyone who stopped by tonight. So thank you for all 3 of you for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. And anyone who's lurking, do appreciate all the lurkers. Do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna be continuing to play Oblivion tomorrow. We're gonna be doing an escort mission, which pretty bad at escort missions, but we'll see what happens. Then on Sunday, we'll continue with Persona 4 Arena. We'll do Labyrinth Story. And then after on Monday, we'll continue with Pokemon Insurgence. So we're gonna be continuing to hunt for more Delta species and continue the story part. I don't sure exactly what's gonna happen, except for we're gonna catch more Deltas. And we're probably gonna try to maybe level grind with the XP farm place. And try to evolve them. Just to see how they look evolved. And let's see what else. Then Tuesday. Then Tuesday we'll be continuing with
Hey, magical viewers, join our Discord server using the
so Tuesday we're
password
gonna be continuing to play the new game.
Share adventures,
Well, the
and
second
create
game in the
lasting
AI
memories
Somnium
in our
file game
enchanted
series.
community.
So yes, we're gonna do that. What could go wrong? It's not someone other than you knows that they're the farmer boy is looking. True. Well, maybe. Maybe. Let's hope that no one else knows. Let's hope that no one else knows the truth. So, hopefully. But we'll see tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But yeah, hopefully no one knows that he... Wait, no, he was a priest though. Was he also a farmer? I know he was a priest, but I don't know. But hopefully, yeah, they don't know who the king. He's the new king. Hopefully not. But yeah, so on Tuesday we're going to continue to play AI Somnium File, the second game. Oh, since we just finished the first game last Wednesday. Oh, it was so good, it's just so confusing. It's very confusing, but it's so good. Now we're playing the second game on next Tuesday. You think he's a priest's son? So yeah. He's a priest. Yeah. If I remember correctly, he's supposed to be like some sort of priest, like a monk or something. Yeah. Then on Wednesday, we'll continue with more Persona 4 Arena. We'll do whatever is next after we beat Labrys' story on Sunday, so I'm not really sure what's next after that, but whatever's next, we'll continue playing that, more Persona 4 Arena. And that should be it until next Friday, which more, being Sprite. But yeah, that should be pretty much it for today. So once again, thank you, Zach, for being here. Thank you, King Crafter, for stopping by. And thank you, Everlasting, for the follow. Thank you. It's nice to see you. And more people from Blue Sky. Yes. It's very nice to see more people come from Blue Sky. Alright, so if anyone has any suggestions for raids, let me know. If not, I can try to see if I can find someone. Alright, let's see. In the meantime, let me see if I can find someone to raid. Let's see. Who can we raid today? Not a lot of people tonight. Dang. That's unfortunate. Not a lot of people today. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a lot of people tonight. That's a shame. Yeah, not a lot of people today. I guess I could try to find someone or... Nah, I could probably not raid anyone tonight. I don't know. I'm not really good at finding people half the time. It's really hard to find people. Let's see. Yeah, we don't have to raid all the time, that's true. You're right, we don't have to. Yeah, we're not raiding one. No, you don't have to do that. No, it's okay, you don't have to do that. It's okay, you don't have to do that. But yeah, I just no raid tonight. It feels bad. But I wish I could find more people. It's just really hard. I don't want to spend all the time just searching for random places. Because if no one else is playing Phoenix Wright, but then like, yeah. But there are a couple people playing Phoenix Wright, but they're unfortunately different language. And that's probably not gonna be a good idea to raid people in a different language. They may not know English. But yeah. So yeah, I guess that's okay for tonight. No raid tonight. So have a good night, Zach. I do appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with me for a little bit. And anyone who's lurking, I appreciate all the lurkers. Thank you. So have a good night, and hope to see everyone again tomorrow night for more Oblivion. Bye-bye. The dancing. Yes. Yep, you enjoy the rest of your day too, Zach. Hopefully it's not too bad. And hopefully you are studying for your exams. You better be studying for your exams. But yeah, it's okay. But yeah, have a good night.
Thank you, viewers, for watching. Your presence adds magic to our stream. Hope to see you again next time at 11:30 p.m. Pacific Time. Your support is truly appreciated.